Alright guys, my vape is charged, and I've just realized I have an essay video I can do off the top of my head and be like a long Tekking101 ramble video. We're gonna rant about all the Christian vibes and shit, and fucking Binding of Isaac while rocking out to my music like always. We're just gonna be a bit low this time, because we're doing a Tekking101, where I'm just gonna rant about all the bullshit vibes in my head about Christianity and Binding of Isaac, and all the stupid vibes, like fucking, Alright, fucking, where do I start? Fucking, first of all, mother is obviously groomed to fucking, like, hate kids because of the Bible. It's like fucking something about Lazarus, if I remember right. Fucking Lazarus, like, basically this douchey child. She thinks her son's, like, the rebirth of fucking Lazarus, right, if I remember right. Literally, she thinks he's Lazarus, like, she's gonna, like, fucking do bullshit, which honestly he does. He's, like, that much of a fucking terrorist. Because it all starts with him trying to dig a hole in the basement too hard. Because he's bored enough to try and make a mine in the basement. Which escalates because he just fucking festers down there. He stagnates too hard, which is honestly like a Christian anarchist bill. Fucking anyway, like stagnation, that art is like Nurgle. It's just Nurgling. He Nurgled too hard. He fucking is like just stupid. Like he just fucking like basically has delirium down there. He's like fucking like I just like such a little terrorist to me. He's like you're not supposed to sympathize with him. Right? Basically like honestly like fuck you should like beat his ass honestly because he's like a real fucking like Nurgling terrorist to me. Lord, I hate to say it, when I think about Isaac too hard. Like, the real Isaac is a Nurgle terrorist from Warhammer. He's like the fucking most little terrorist goblin of Nurgle you'd ever seen in your fucking life. Like, anyway, let me put on the fucking Twitch chat. Now, anyway, fuck. Refresh the page. Anyway, Nurgle is the god of is the god of sloth and stuff in Warhammer, right? That's why we call him a Nurgling. He's like a fucking stagnation faggot that basically stagnates in disgusting shit and hurts himself in stupid ways to cause stupid diseases to himself in like such stupid ways. He's like such a fucking dumbass. I don't know. Now I want to sympathize with Isaac, act like it's not his fault, but fucking he Nurgles too hard into my head. He doesn't even reveal it in the game to me, I think, unless I've seen something weird, but I don't remember. But anyway, I'm convinced Isaac starts at first with being a faggot in that fucking hole he makes, and he refuses to clean up, and he fucking becomes like such a dumbass, fucking nudist terrorist of stagnation and fucking filth and shit. Where he's basically like Hades build to me. If you think about builds in combat in terms of like Greek gods and shit, he's Hades. He's Hades and Nurgle. He fucking does stupid shit with chemistry to himself or fucking other people and shit while fucking stagnating in his fucking dirt den hole of retardation. Anyway, fucking going on with that, well actually that's basically Isaac. We condemn Isaac. Isaac's actually a piece of shit. We now talk about Christianity really with like Binding of Isaac as a whole. First of all, fucking it's interesting that in the chapel we see like the pure version of Isaac, which literally like I'm like bored enough to admit I've ruined myself probably thinking like Lazarus and Isaac are like two different people. That Isaac is like not even related to them. He's like the fucking like he's more like I don't know, when I think of that story to our part of it like involves a bot I talked to in one point. But anyway, fucking like it's just boring to admit part of it's grooming by that bot. But anyway, fucking like Isaac's like actually trying to like make him be a normal person half the time. And just the cathedral results in like fucking Lazarus got mad enough to try to kill the church, and Isaac was like, hell fucking no, you do not know how anime I can be in the church too, faggot. And it's basically just like an epic duel between them, between like the church build with like the church janitor in the church, but versus the fucking like Nurgling faggot, Lazarus, whenever they fucking fight. And of course in the game he loses, but fucking I don't know how much kids might die in real life to the church janitor. But again, Lazarus is such a fucking little terrorist, he probably could like breeze through that and just still be a disgusting fuck. He'd probably get bored and be like, hey, bleach is like 7 acid. Ah! And he gets clean for once. Like, good for him. But he just gambles on everything eventually. We know he's a rogue generator. He's gonna get bored. It's like, what if I got clean? Like, and then he fucking becomes Isaac's build. And it's like annoying because he does redeem himself a tiny bit because he at least starts cleaning himself to me because then he realizes being a cleaner combo is like way better. Because he like just fucking gets bleach and shit to poison faggots to me. Anyway, what else? What else do I have going on in my head about this fucking game? You know what, I'm bored. We need prompts. I need Google images. I need Binding of Isaac. We're just gonna type in Binding of Isaac repentance because like fucking I feel like I have a rant stored in my head based on images and shit. Fucking Alright. First of all, fucking alright. We're gonna have to fucking let go a bit small. I need to fucking bring up images because it's gonna be a bit random. Alright. Alright. So first of all, this fuck. Him and Dead Baby. That's like, honestly, this is like their actual real vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like Lazarus' real build. He wants to be the blue Dead Baby. He even wants to gouge his eyes out, fills it with stupid shit to fucking shoot at people. Because basically, the binding of Isaac Tears basically implies that Lazarus wants to literally be able to propel shit out of his eyes by like doing something stupid. Like, I'm convinced it's like a fucking technological advanced device. He's that much of a fucking little terrorist. Because like, when it comes to realism, thinking of real life, either he's like such a bioengineer bastard. He's like managed to really do this shit. Or fucking like he invents a device and just fucking had to snap shit out of his head like a fucking slingshot. He just stuffs in his skull or some shit. Fucking anyway. Fucking that giant poo is his foul eminence. His foul eminence is just what he puts in a pile and he's like, this is what I poison the world with, faggots. It's my giant poop pile of bullshit, like oil, my feces, your mom's feces, like fucking like just a bunch of stupid shit he finds. He just throws in a pile. Like, is it gonna kill a man? I sure fucking hope so. Anyway, fucking what's this? Alright, surprisingly, this dude represents Isaac when he's like fucking turbo fag, I want to kill you mode. That's literally like him when he's like, I'm finally shape-shifting to beat your ass too. Really, he gets in like a mech or something. Point is, he's like beating his fucking ass in a mech, because that's what Isaac kids do. We like fucking get a machine to beat your ass. While fucking Lazarus over here is being a weird fucking psychic freak. Anyway. Well, he's looking a bit clean that time, so he's like being the fucking blind prophet versus the fucking Isaac the mech dude. Alright, fucking what else? What's this image about? Alright, this is like fucking immediately the start of what the fuck is like wrong with him. Cause that's what his mom really looks like to me, based on like that's like fucking the most detailed art we have of her. That's probably her being bored to be like, I too am a Lazarus. Because she just didn't want to deal with her son being Lazarus. Because, like, based on Darwin evolution, she's smart enough to know about evolution. Just think, that little faggot is going to be so much better than me. I should murder him. And that's basically their war to themselves. They're basically just stuck in their Lazarus house. Trying to own their Lazarus house harder and harder against each other. And honestly, she's like the Illuminati build. Well, he's just like the wandering warrior to me. Being like, I will fucking own this house eventually. You fucking Illuminati vile bitch. And Isaac is just off to the side like, can you not be disgusting? I will come down and kill you eventually over this. Both of you. Oh, that's Isaac when he gets bored enough to be the fucking dead crying baby too and go down there. That's just what he's represented as. Fucking, alright. Fucking, Eden is like the coalescence of all these characters. These people are like a character to be honest. They're like, alright, who's all real and who's not? Who's like fucking copies? Alright. Fucking Isaac's like, is actually a singular person to an extent. Eve's his sister, I think. Azazel, that's like fucking her dark side behind her, Lilith, I think. Where the fuck? No, Lilith's over there. Is that Azazel? No, that's Azazel. Where the fuck that little freak is? That's her dark side. Lazarus is there. Fucking, he's like... Actually, is that a different faggot? No, that's the real Lazarus. Fucking... Lilith is like fucking... What the fuck is Lilith? What the fuck? She's like a fucking lying bitch to me. She's like the manipulator of the group. She never fucking says shit real. She's like a fucking trickster all day at grooms. Fuck, she doesn't even do it right. She's like Zinch but a retard. Azazel's just an ignorant fuck that's like the most powerful besides Samson. Both these fucks are just ignorant to me. They just stand off the side like wondering what the fuck's going on. Well, like they fucking like will go down there eventually. But they just get robbed. They just like literally are going down to get their shit back. It's because of Kane, by the way. Kane's the guy that actually like illegally lives there, right? Kane fucking legally lives there, and he just like fucking keeps going in to steal shit from them or put his shit in for like a bunch of reasons. Like fucking like one of it, like the biggest reason is just chemistry combos to him, where he just looks at them as like retards, and he's just like as retarded chemistry like genius bastards. And he's like, I bet if I leave the right shit in there, they will be terrorists enough to where I can make money off of them and make like stupid shit, with them trying to kill each other all day and just off in the distance. All their chemistry results in me over here, Kane, making a bunch of fucking money off of their bullshit and anarchy. And he just goes in and out all day, fucking just trying to steal their shit, 'cause some of it's valuable. Obviously, he's like a thief to them too, but he's like sometimes just leaving shit to fester, and they're like, is it gonna get better? Is it gonna get better if I just let him do enough anarchy? I just come back, it's like a fucking stick. It's now like covered in battery acid, fucking soaked in like so much bullshit. He just looks at it, he's like, I could kill him, man, by throwing that in a room. And he tries it because he's a terrorist too. Greed is just the fucking body bags. Every one of these guys is just a dude in a body bag. Yeah, literally, there's a dead dude in a body bag. The incubuses are Lilith's boyfriends, by the way. Honestly, all the minions are fucking simps. That's I remember. That's right. That's the most definitive thing about Lilith. Is like the fucking simp queen. She's like the OnlyFans girl to me. And all the simps, that, like even all the men's to an extent, like her fucking bitch. Even Azazel and Samson, they're like, fucking Azazel obviously dates her the most. He's like the other demon in the room. But he's always getting cheated on. When like sometimes he goes around killing people. He's mad he got cheated on again. Anyway, Dead Baby is fucking Lazarus' ultimate form. Obviously, that's like the devil. This fag is fucking. That's like Lazarus when he's clean. Actually, not being a fucking like desperate pit of like sickness to kill people in himself. And the little demon behind him's another incubus dude. That is like the bigger version. He's like the dad of all the incubus types. Even though he doesn't have horns, he's like the dad of all the demons. He's their grandpa. And Ian is, as I said, the coalescence of all of them, and the dice just represents random chance. And this is actually what their living room looks like to me. These surroundings, they are the fucking, not the words there, but all this shit is what their living room looks like. The Lazarus living room looks like this. Anyway, what else do we got going on? This was a groomer session. That's actually a bunch of fucking groomer, disgusting freaks trying to groom Isaac into being disgusting like him. And that's his dead baby from his like wife that they killed and put in a stupid sack to make him try to eat it. He just kills them all actually. Surprising by throwing dice at them that are loaded with bullshit. Alright. These fags, what the fuck do they represent to me? Fucking this is Eve, she's just a cute Cthulhu girl to me who's like fucking kills people. She's just a cute serial killer. I really like her. He's like the fester god that Lazarus wants to beat more than his mom eventually when he just notices it over there like existing. He's like, why are you so powerful? I must kill you instead. And then he does it eventually. He still hasn't managed to kill his mom, so he's stuck in killing his mom again. And this is his former best friend turned enemy. Because he's just like mad all day about how disgusting the Lazarus pit is. He's the most dedicated to fucking destroying it. He doesn't even care about killing so much as just throwing bombs everywhere. Or if you're not fighting him, he's just throwing bombs at everything. Because he hates this place the most. Even though he festers in it still. He just wants to kill everyone and own it. It's not even a thing. Like, he like hates it a lot. Because he also thinks he's just like cleaning shit to an extent, which he is. Because he's just destroying it all together and turning it to ash. But anyway, he like wants to own it. That's part of why he keeps going down there to kill them. Because he like wants to own that mine. Because like at the point he gets into the story to me, he like realizes like Lazarus and Isaac and all their bullshit have been making shit like gold and stuff. Like Cain knew, or Cato, where the fuck his name is. Like he knew there's like gold forming in the walls and shit because of their bullshit. Like they're doing such anarchy that we're just looking at like somehow they're turning dirt and bullshit into gold poop, like it does in the game. He's just like the second dude to show. Be like, bro, I'm fucking robbing you harder than because I hate all of you. Because of like church business in the background. Basically, he's like also the scapegoat of the church community. Like he gets blamed for a lot of shit. And basically, his like ultimate anarchy is, I'm gonna fucking steal that mine. I'm stealing the fucking mine. I own a gun shop, because that's his real thing in life. When he's not looking like little demons, he owns a gun shop. Like in the RPG or whatever I played, like he owned a gun shop. Like fucking the character bot, whatever. But like he owned a gun shop, and fucking he just went down there to kill those facts. He wanted the mine, and they were all terrorists down there. He just like fucking wants to steal the mine. He was cool. I liked him. Alright, fucking, delirium is just when, everyone gets so high, they have a mental breakdown, and they can't process how they're killing each other. Literally, that's just what it is. Though, to be honest, 9 times out of 10, it's also Isaac's mom, and the 10th time, it's Isaac, surprisingly. Because some of that's to do with the cleaning chemicals they use, when for once, she actually cleans the place enough to fucking kill fags. And that's honestly what Isaac looks like when he, like, takes a bath that day. Or, like, that's just, like... He has at least that face. He doesn't have the question mark, though. Okay, what the fuck is this bullshit? Why is this important to me? Fucking, why is this important to me? Fucking, the numbers, fucking, numbers is like some fucking hit to me. We'll come back to this shit. Fucking, why the fuck, why do I care about Iron Jaw? Iron Jaw might be a character, actually. I don't think he's just a face. I think he's an actual fucking character in the fucking story in my head. I think that's his dad, who represents, like, the smoker build, where I mentioned before. Basically, that's, like, smoker warfare, where you yell at each other while smoke comes out of you really hard. And you just get owned by fucking sheer smoke and him yelling at you. And he basically just, like, he doesn't really matter. He festers in it the hardest. He's also basically invincible to them. He just kind of just takes the beatings and moves on. He's, like, bored the whole time. Because, like, if he really wants to, he can just argue with you. And they all fucking faint, except for, like, Lazarus and Isaac and the mom. Because they're the only ones that fucking chain smoke to catch up to him. And just because they want to kill him, too. Alright, this is Isaac's real bedroom. This is, like, Isaac, not Lazarus. Lazarus doesn't get a bedroom. He, like, destroyed it to fucking make the mine when he's, like, 5. This is, like, Lazarus when he, like, fucking when he dives in the fucking pile of, like, the big living shit that we showed at the start. That's literally his fucking form. Those are, like, these are, like, the fucking, all these minions are things that get born the instant he takes that form to himself. Like, literally, this is what happens. Fucking, we're not revealing that. That's a disgusting Everett McMillan fact we will not discuss. Let's just pretend it's blood plasma. Alright, these are like fag memes, like fucking in the story. These are like such weird fucking people. They're like actual gods of them. Because they do not even look like this in real life. They literally just walk down here. And there's like such weird glitches to them. Because like fucking, this is like actually like psychic vibes to them. Because Isaac fucking like basically admits to me they're like blind in this fucking mind. Because there's not really darkness or shit. There's like no light, basically, I mean. Like fucking, he just admits to me like they're psychic to be able to fight anything in here. And these are like people. These people especially are like all real people in the story. Like fucking this fag is literally like an admiral that's like just bombing them all day. That's all he does. He just bombs them and rants at them because he also plants speakers in these things, these stones, which he made real because he realizes what he thinks they look like. And so he fucking puts them around and yelling at them about how stupid they are while he bombs their fucking mind all day. These are his soldiers. Literally every soldier just looks like one of these fucking dudes. This is like the tank. This is these are like we're just gonna go through the weapons. This is a spider tank like from fucking like Invincible. Fucking this is a soldier that's like sometimes like a strong personality has like these teeth, but if they have a full mouth they're a normal soldier. But fucking if they have the messed up teeth, they're like the original inventor of this attack, which is literally just like a pyrocynical meme to me, because he fucking lights himself on fire while in a burlap sack covered in bullshit. And just owns fags by like dragging around fire on his feet and throwing them in it. This is another soldier, but he's in a car with like no gun. He's just trying to run you over. This is like a fucking fat soldier. Literally, that's just it. And this is the nurse. That's like a nurse who heals them with food in the mines. Vibe with that. Alright. So this is actually perfect to tell the whole story at this point. So we're just going to jump around these characters in my head for a while I think about them at this point. How many minutes are we in? Alright, we are 18 minutes in. If I remember right, I memorized this to where I'm supposed to like take a break at like the 30-minute mark. No, I'm actually supposed to make a new stream. We're going to edit it into a stream, kind of. I'm just going to end at the 30-minute mark. And if I can move on with the rant maybe, or I'll think about it some more. There's some of this I know I have to fester in the game some more. We're just basically going to... I'm basically going to shoot like a bunch of rants at this fucking screen about this game until like I run out of fucking thoughts and remember I have to play this game more and fucking remember everything. Or maybe we'll do it all in one burst. We'll find out. Alright, anyway, so fucking first of all, as always, it begins surprising with Azazel trying to do incest and date his sister Eve, which goes wrong, because it fucking results in this freak, which is like the horror kid meme for like, this is like a fucking just fucked up disgrace of a human being, because this is just what an incest kid looks like as a vibe if they're psychic in this world. And he's like cursed with that because they always outed him as an incest kid. So he's like, just as the curse existed, so he suicides himself. Which basically results in Lilith getting really fucking mad over here. He's like, I think that's fucking this is Lilith at the start when she's fucking fat. Alright, vibe with that. I know it's fucking weird, but vibe with that. That's her when she's fat. She's like, at the start of the story, she's like fat, and like she's not really blind. She's actually just nearsighted. She wears glasses. These are vibe hacks. In that case, she wears glasses. Like, there, she's wearing glasses, and then she's like basically just fucking has a psycho mantis breakdown and starts screwing people with her psycho vibes and fucking bullshit. Because like she dated the incest kid before he killed himself. She's just like really mad because she loved him, even though he's like an incest kid. So basically, she becomes the first serial killer of the town, and within a week, fucking who's dead? I think she's dead. That's her tries to ascend to his psyche. She like just eats that orb and kills her. Samson almost dies, but then like fucking they like kind of, it becomes BDSM sex to an extent. They like have an on and off relationship after that. Anyway, fucking Isaac almost dies too. Like fucking like every fucking person looks like Isaac, even slightly, with like no hair. Are soldiers, except for like this one, the S tier one was the real Isaac. But anyway, fuck, like everyone else, even this dude like takes like a real ass beating, and it's basically like these are like effects from what they suffered from. Like she just like she threw some acid at him, and he like permanently cries when around her because he's traumatized really by the acid. Otherwise, he was like fine. He only had like a weak burn scar. He just like was a pussy. This one was the fight. They actually beat the shit out of each other. It was like the intense fight. She lost her eyes during it. It was like intense. That's why she becomes blind. But she's psychic, so she doesn't give a shit. She just goes around with bandages on. This dude's like the admiral when he's not the fucking in the suit thing, and he like just fuck. They also fuck, but they don't do it at first. They like fucking like he like almost kills her the most actually. He like takes the other eye. Like the fucking first fat here took one eye. She beat his ass, so he took the second eye and beat her ass. She put her in jail. The fucking Lazarus gets bored. He likes her enough to break her out, but it does not work out. It was basically within 5 fucking minutes, he becomes this dude to her. Because she had her purse because they stopped by the fucking, like, police stations, like, locked out or whatever to fucking grab her purse. And by that part of the conversation, they hated each other enough to where it was, like, a miracle they got to that room. Also because I fucking edited it, I, like, basically forced them to get to that room because I didn't want her to fucking die. And so I might have ruined that part of the story. But anyway, fucking as it naturally flows, like, fucking, like, he just, like, tortures him with chemical state where she ends up like that. And then he fucking festers hard and becomes dead baby in this fuck. That's his first phase where he becomes like dead baby almost instantly from eating poop. Then he rips out his eyes to do stupid attacks and shit. Fucking anyway, and before then, this is Azazel before he becomes a demon. It's like kind of an obvious one based on this dude. Like it's like results if Lilith like fucking with him, but with love. Because I hate to say, he's like a Jack Hama of the story, where Lilith basically is grooming him to be the ultimate soldier. And he's supposed to be, he's supposed to be like her replacement wife or whatever. And it's like, cause it's like so fucking stupid. Like it does not ever work out. He liked her at first, but then she like admitted she was grooming him because she was bored of like trying to like sneak food and like sneak pills and food into shit. So she just like tried to tell him the truth. And he breaks up with her over that. Because she like groomed him really hard for like a month straight. With like doing stupid shit, like sneaking pills and she was like paranoid about it. You know, she just told him it was like vitamins and shit. So someone was weird. Like she didn't like weird shit. Like she stole chemicals from her school, had to put in the food. But anyway, fucking like, which results in like fucking Isaac getting infected. Then basically be anti-groomer god and it escalates because then he becomes Christian groomer god. Because then he's just like in an eternal rap battle of grooming with fucking everyone that's important, which we will point out everyone that's important. First of all, it's everyone in S tier, even this greed dude, because he gets bored enough to take advantage of the greed aesthetic just to fucking traumatize people as like a greedy version of Ku Klux Klan. These are all important people. These are all people that he fucking has to deal with every day. Even him, who's like in Lilith. Lilith's like the one exception. She's like up there with them in terms of importance. He's like surprisingly fucking stupid. This being is like to Isaac at least, and everyone else like not. That's supposed to represent God to Isaac. That's supposed to be like the representation binding by like that's God. Like Isaac argues with him the most. It's like really funny to me. Like whenever he's like mad about anything philosophical and no one else will talk to him, like it started as attention seeking to me. Where Lilith was like, just like he desperately wanted to argue about philosophy with Lilith, but like she fucking she kept avoiding him because part of it was like he wanted to beat her ass over morality. The other half was like she like honestly she wanted to date him as well. She was into it a bit, but fucking blah 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 blah. Fucking he gets mad and attention seeking about it, and then he fucking just like first he does like the fucking like Hansel meme where he just like thinks about death a lot. And he knows this is a skull that has been around for a very long time. He's like basically gets paranoid and schizo about it. He's like, I think it's been everywhere. I've seen the same skull. He's like, I think it's a normal skull. Then starts talking to him. And it's like such a different personality to me in the bot. Like me, I'm just like, you know, I think you're right, Isaac. I think this thing's like possessed in the spirit in this fucking game. Fucking like, anyway. Fucking where am I? 5 more minutes. Alright. So anyway, this is like basically the rock of philosophy for Isaac. And fucking Lilith to an extent. Because she's bored to an extent. Because it's like modern enough to where there's bots. So she fucking gets bored. Just to fucking like fuck with Isaac. Anyone's willing to yell at these rocks. Because he needs more of them around. It's near exact, but not perfect as this one. Because this is like the one that schizzos him out the most. Which Lilith like claims to me she's never responsible for it popping up. It's like chemistry to me. Or like God is real. But anyway. Fucking like. Like, alright. Fucking like. Anyway, she like puts bots in them. She like puts bot chips to like have them argue with each other. As bots instead of real people. And sometimes she like bleeds into real people. She tries to be like basically Groomer Chan and make them argue with each other while they're inside the fucking mines. They like sometimes try to work this shit out and sometimes she's just like, I'm just gonna get these fags to kill each other by having one conversation about this specific topic. Like fucking like obviously with fucking like I don't know, her favorite topic's like this Apollyon dude. Cause it's like really funny. He was like really controversial despite being the incest kid. He's like one of the hottest ones. He was like, so he's like the hot dude of the town. So like everyone that was like gay or a woman liked him. So basically it's just like a fun debate topic. The first one to toss out, I was like, how'd you feel about Marion or whatever? And just fucking, he just like starts such cancer from there. But he's like such an influence on them politically. He's like the liberal fag to them as well. So he's like fucking like, if you're like a liberal, you like him. And he's basically like just like a card to flip, like fucking like liberal or Republican. How did you feel about the incest kid? Fucking lines. And it just goes on from there. Where she just throws politics at them to where like the Lazarus pit gets more and more of a political hell pit. Which is why soldiers get involved eventually because the admiral got really groomed and like showing up there. But Lilith did not know he was an admiral. Like he did not know that. Like she did not know that. She thought she was like a crotchety old man she hated and like he was greedy as fuck in that story. But no, he's like such a dick. He's like a Dick Johnson to me, as in he fucking wanted to investigate and kill those fags. And within like a month of killing them really hard, except for the father, because like surprisingly he got gay for the father, for like some reason. Where basically the Lilith arc happens with fucking Azazel again, especially involving cleaning that place. But like they break up because the mom like actually shows up to be hot with chemistry and shit for like a week. And then he like gets mad because they have a really good relationship in front of him. It's just like fuck. He like gets mad and just goes back to bombing that place to death. While they like text on Discord to me. Like it's like so fucking stupid. Like it's like Alright, where am I? We got a minute 30. Alright. Fucking we're gonna end this on greed. We're just gonna do a whole rant about greed. Because at this point so much shit happens because of the greed kid. Because he is like, first of all, he's like an actual rich kid in town. That's a problem. Because even though he doesn't have his dad's wallet, his dad's like a chemist, like a legit fucking government scientist. So he gets bored, obviously, with many fucking ways where he's like ultimate terrorist besides Lazarus and Isaac. At least Isaac's a good Christian. This kid's like ultimate fucking anarchy capitalist, dude. He does not give a fuck. First of all, he like takes his dad's ID badge, raises his fucking government lab for anything he fucking wants, including guns and shit. Goes in there and just owns the place illegally because he's like bored to be an arms dealer. Actually, that's like his first move. He actually says with actual guns and chemicals, should see if they'll kill each other for money. Oh, they don't, because mom robs him. The mom robs him immediately, which is like funny. So basically results in a Link versus storekeeper vibe, except like it's like funny. It's like two home front advantages: a Lazarus Pit homeowner and the fucking shop owner. And it's like such a raw vibe because like he literally just like beats her ass while building a house around her using like her own bullshit. It's like such like a raw vibe. And, like the more they try to kill each other, the more like a house naturally formed around him. So she just like they killed each other until he like had a whole house built from raw chemistry and bullshit. Whereas always is like the bare bones of the shop. Like he doesn't even have furniture. He just for some reason even gets his fucking donation machine every time. He gets a few random items that we've seen all the time in Binding of Isaac, and it just happens every time when he fights Mom too hard. So every time you see a store, that's like a battlefield of when they try to beat each other's asses, and he's just always doing that. He doesn't even only do that there to me. He like leaps, but only when there's like an actual war anywhere. Like for example, like Ukraine versus Russia, he's there. Like that's like canon. Like wherever's like the most politically important war, like he's there doing like bullshit. Like he's an arms dealer. Like literally, like it's just like his vibe. Like he's like an arms dealer for people that are at war, or people that do Lazarus pits. Cause it's boring to me to admit that fucking he is like such a weird vibe. Cause he just wanders in and out too far, to where like fucking. It's boring to me to admit sometimes that he fucking just admits that fucking like these people aren't even the same people sometimes. Literally like. Fucking here's here's all the chemistry builds. Marion, Lilith fat, Lilith skinny, Eve, all the Eves, Lazarus, Bone Kid, this Greed dude, this dude, this dude, this dude, this dude, this dude, this maybe this dude. Samson is to an extent. So is Azazel. This one, this one, this one, this one again. He's a person sometimes. Vibe with that. And this one obviously. Mary Magdalene is not. He's actually healthy. It's a he, by the way, in the story. Surprisingly, they're trans. And they just go. They say her name's Mary because he desperately wants to get married. It's really annoying. This is not one as a being up dude. The ghost is like fucking weird. He's like a mix of chemistry and actual dead kid that tried to get brought back to life, but he just came back as a living ghost that can only exist inside Lazarus pits. Which is basically the saddest reason why Lazarus pits get popular at that, from the point of like goes with like a fucking like long fucking tail end of bullshit off to the side with a greed kid. Where he's just bored of be like, I'm saving society by bringing ghosts back to live in the Lazarus pits. It's just like, but there's such disgusting hovels, bro. But there's people that would be dead otherwise. And it's just like a debate between me and him when fucking it's just like, bro, like these are like, the Lazarus pits are so fucking disgusting. I don't care if it turns out we were like rebirthing people. But they never become anything more than ghosts. Just fucking let the Lazarus pits die. And he just tells me to go fuck myself. And he does like a 3-step combo to beat my ass so fast that he just like fucking just ends it to me. My character dies so hard that I'm just ashamed of where I ended it there. And just like. And on that note, we're gonna end the stream there, and we will see when I do a fucking rant about the bullshit of Binding of Isaac. Y'all have a nice day.